Welcome to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast, a pro football concentrated podcast that discusses NFL games week to week.
Welcome back to the Victory Formation podcast. We're around the corner to the big dance. I guess we'll make our introductions round. I am Tony, aka member of Ursay's Coachless Horses.
Minos, member of the quarterbackless 49ers.
Ebo, we them boys watching other people playing Super Bowls.
The dance champ, future Super Bowl 57 winners.
Oh,
Philadelphia Eagles, Bird Gang.
Oh,
aka Kwaku.
Okay. Let's jump right in it.
I said it at the beginning of the season. Let's go.
You didn't say you make the Super Bowl. I don't think you said you win it. But
I said we'll make the Super Bowl. Yeah, I didn't say we'll win. Bills didn't make it, so I'm confident.
Yeah, so we're in the Super Bowl week now, and I guess we got fortunately, one of us on the panel will be partaking in that. So we'll just hand that over. How you feeling about this Super Bowl week there, Kwaku? Going against Mahomes and
sorry. Yeah, so honestly, it is Mahomes. I'm not going to take anything away from him. I mean, even though he's walking on one leg, but I'm sure the injury is just an ankle sprain, so he's probably okay now. But they have a pretty good offense. I mean, they can beat you in a lot of ways. Defense-wise, as much as I don't trust their defense, they also have a pretty good defense. They've played pretty well. In the playoffs, in terms of stopping the run, they've been pretty good, efficient in that area. I do like our chances, honestly, from a defensive standpoint. I think it's just a matter of getting Mahomes uncomfortable. I mean, the wide receivers, some injuries on that front. I do trust our back end, our secondary, but I think it's a matter of containing Kelsey. Kelsey's going to get his numbers regardless, whether you like it or not. But they just have to contain him and not let him disrupt the game completely. From a offensive standpoint, I think the Eagles, good thing is they're healthy. Everybody's healthy. O-line is healthy. Wide receivers, running backs. I think they'll probably have to play a balanced form of football. It's not going to be easy running through the middle. Of course, you got Chris Jones right there. They have rookie corners. It's a matter of, we'll have to see how Jalen Shorter also progresses. I mean, yeah, they're saying that he didn't have a lot of yards in terms of throwing, but at the end of the day, they still won the game. Of course, you have the doubters, you have the media. I mean, it's a lot of people saying hearsay there, a lot of stuff that's come out this week and last week. But I expect the Eagles to prevail. I'm pretty confident that they're gonna win this game.
You of all people should know about playing on one leg in a Super Bowl. Remember T.O.?
Yeah, that's a wide receiver though.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker that had to cut and juke motherfuckers and did with no leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't sleep on Mahomes.
MVP performance.
Performance. Yeah, until Donovan McNabb started throwing up.
Right?
Throwing up in the 2-minute warning.
Motherfucker, why did you eat clam chowder at the
Chunky soup. He had some chunky soup before.
Yeah, chunky soup.
Because them chunks were coming out, bro. Them chunks were coming out.
Apparently he was drinking the night before.
That was in DUI McNabb drinking
coming out, bro.
XY Omaha.
Hold on. Wait, he wasn't drinking. Remember, he told the officer it was cough syrup.
Okay. Nah, I'm talking the night before the Super Bowl. T.O. said he was out drinking.
Man, Donovan McNabb is more of an alcoholic than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I honestly think my honest opinion is it's the Eagles Super Bowl to lose.
Yep.
Y'all lose the Super Bowl, you basically choked. I think you're a better team from top to bottom.
They are.
I think Mahomes is the better of the two quarterbacks, but again, he's on one leg, so how much better is he this going into this game? You never know. But
don't
top
forget
to bottom,
the Bengals, they had no receivers left.
Yeah.
They had no receivers.
They shut down Kelsey.
They didn't even have an O-line.
Yeah. No, he's right.
But the Bengals had Eli Apple, so
allow.
And they had Osa, right?
Yeah, I think the Eagles have a better offense. The Eagles have a better defense. The Eagles have a better running game. The only thing the Eagles lack is the better quarterback, and that's marginal because Hurts has played extremely well this year. So if you lose this, it's a certified choke, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
But I mean, that's why they play the game.
They already got the gates up for the fucking parade.
Serious? They need to chill with that gates up parade stuff, man.
Man, you got Super Bowl 57 champs as you're heading, bro.
I know, right?
Yeah, I got it because I'm confident. Yeah, I said it from the very beginning that we're gonna win.
They got infrastructure shit to do over here, man.
They do, and they're probably gonna they're probably greasing the poles right now. I mean, they're greasing that thing.
They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that until I think Saturday. Like Friday or something.
Friday or Saturday. Yeah, they greased those poles last week. 2 weeks ago.
No, did you see the dumbass girl that almost broke her neck falling through the bus stop?
Yo, was she a baddie?
Oh, yeah.
She a baddie.
Yep.
I was like, man, what you doing up there?
All I know is I was glad that I was smart and I had taken an extra hoodie with me to wear over my Niners shit for the walk home. Because if I was wearing my shit, man,
it'd have been curtains.
Yeah.
After what we did
for who?
I know for who.
Yeah. Now Niner fans are saying that with me, and I'm like, what the heck? Y'all did the worst.
Man, I was there. No, there wasn't anybody that was real bad, but I saw some shit that I was just kind of like, that's a little kid, man. Why are you fucking flipping off a little kid?
You know the funny thing?
Bosa, look at what they did to Joe.
I know,
Bosa.
right?
Bro.
They went in on Bosa, man.
Bosa came out with that bitch ass argument. I'm richer than you.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Where you?
I mean, his first line was nice when he said, "Are you texting your buddies?" He should have just left it at that. That was kind of funny.
I want that Niners jacket that he had. That shit was.
That was nice, though.
It was nice. It was nice. Dog, the first NFL game I ever attended in 2000 was Eagles at the Washington Redskins. That was the first live game I ever attended. My boy, who's on TV, who's on the reality TV show I was telling you about that just ended, who's getting married in Panama this month. He's an Eagles fan. He's the first Eagles fan I ever met. This was the era where McNabb, I think, was like a rookie or sophomore. Mm-hmm. In the league. That's the league. That's the year he
got booed at the draft.
Was that? Yeah, he got booed at exactly. He literally had like the most rushing yards in the single season in a while since Cunningham before Vic came and obliterated that thing. But they were on a roll that year. That was the year that I think the Redskins had that super team with like Deion Sanders and all those motherfuckers. But at the end of the game, so the Eagles won the game, but at the end of the game, I saw a fucking like 70 to 80-year-old man throwing haymakers at like a 14-year-old boy, dog. The 70-year-old man was an Eagles fan. That was the first time I realized, that's what I got wind. Like, these Eagles fans are fucking crazy.
No, they're nuts, man.
They're fucking crazy.
I mean, the damn slogan is "No one likes us, we don't care."
I was like, bro,
yeah, I got that T-shirt. You gotta love him, man.
Dog, I was like, if this 14-year-old boy kicks your shin, you're going to ER. What the fuck are you doing throwing haymakers, bro? It's a fucking football game.
Nah, so one of my boys,
kicks your shin, you're going to ER. I mean, but yeah, that was the first time I realized, these Eagles fans are, and I think that was the same. It was either that season, or no, it was the following season. That when Michael Irvin landed on his neck, they were cheering for him. That's what these niggas are crazy.
Like paralyzed, and they were
cheering for him.
Well, they were saying, "Get that shit off my lawn."
That was
they probably would just say it's just ego love, man.
No, they still hate Michael Irvin, and they said they wish his neck would have been really broke. At least the motherfuckers are
nasty fan base, man.
But you gotta love Eagle fans, man.
I think the only fan base that is close to your cuckoo-ness that I've seen is the Raiders. Those motherfuckers are crazy too.
Yo,
those motherfuckers are crazy too.
Raiders.
And they all look like they came out of cell 48 fucking Alcatraz.
They bring a casket to the game, literally, when they're playing the Broncos.
They're huge. Pause. They're big as shit.
There's a fucking
fully
they
tatted
used
up.
to have a goddamn jail under Veterans Stadium.
Yeah, Veterans Stadium. Yeah.
Dog. We went to the Eagles Raiders game when they still had AC/DC, and I think Steve Smith was still with the Eagles, with the Ravens at the time. The Raiders won the game, but dog, they took over that stadium, and they were intimidating as hell. They were all big. They all looked like they were all bodyguards, fully tatted up, like fucking like the cholos you see in like the music videos. Like they literally they were walking in. They walked in the stadium like that, and like all you do is just look up. Like damn, like it's crazy. I never see anything like that in any sport. I never see anything like that.
Yo,
Raider Nation.
The entire fucking parking lot where I was at, 2 Niners fans.
You and somebody else.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They were smart.
And,
they were probably poor, but they were incognito.
I know, right? They had Eagle jerseys on.
Any few steps I took, it was just booze, fuck you. Some some very homophobic stuff was also said, and I'm just shrugging my shoulders and like, I'm gonna just not drink as much today.
I told my brother-in-law, he's a Cowboys fan. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come to Philly. I'm like, don't wear your jersey in Philly. You will get stoned.
Wait, Polo is a Cowboys fan?
Stabbed. No.
Your sister's
cousin.
Oh, okay.
Doreen's cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
met him. Ebenezer.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, that
dude.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm coming. I'm like, dude, you might want to. I told him like he was gonna come if the Cowboys made it to the NFC Championship, but like, nah, dude, you would not.
You knew that wasn't happening.
I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was like, first off, I'll see you next year. Secondly, you're not gonna wear that joint.
Yo, what's it called? They're saying that if the Eagles win this Super Bowl, opening night, Thursday night game has to be Niners-Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either Buffalo. They might do Buffalo too.
Who will the quarterback be?
For us? If Purdy can actually throw, I think Purdy.
I think he's out like a year, right? A year and a half?
No, because they're not doing Tommy John. Because
they're not doing Tommy John again?
No, they're not. What's it called? I actually looked. This doctor did some shit on Instagram and explaining why he doesn't need Tommy John versus just a regular repair. Baseball pitchers, whenever they tear that shit, just because they throw hundreds of baseballs, so much more torque, the ligament itself is completely frayed and they need to get like a cadaver ligament. Whereas his throwing a football doesn't put that much stress on an elbow. His ligament is good. It just came off the bone. So they can just reattach it, and after 3 months, he can start rehabbing it. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like, my patella tendon when I tore that shit, it just came clean off the bone, so they just reattach it versus
and it just heals.
You shredding it, and you need a whole new one.
True.
Well, another off season with the Niners and quarterbacks. Here we go.
Well, at least it won't be Jimmy this time.
I think we're going to end up. First of all, I don't know what the fuck. Let me not talk. We don't have a coach.
We don't even have a coach.
Steichen's going to be a coach. I think it's going to be Steichen. Want somebody in the Super Bowl.
Like, what the heck are you guys doing with 3 rounds of interviews and stuff like what?
You're asking me
what the hell are the Cardinals doing, man? Nobody
asking me since they do. Are you guys not realized that I'm usually very hip with the inside scoop of the Indianapolis Colts generally. This season, I've only given you info from what I've seen from games. I don't know anything. I don't know anything that's going on in that franchise. I've taken a sabbatical till further notice. I believe we're going to end up drafting C.J. Stroud.
He is taking Irsay's sleeping pills.
CJ Stroud, yeah.
But
Yeah,
because
Bryce
I think
Young is
they're
going
going
out,
to Bryce Young is so small. I think they're going to avoid drafting him in any way, shape, or possible. But he's smaller than fucking the dude, Cardinals guy.
Kyle,
He's
The one that
smaller than
he
Kyler?
went to coaching?
Yeah, he's smaller than Kyler Murray.
For
Yeah,
real?
he is.
Yes,
Yeah, he is tiny, dog.
Kyler Murray's
I
a
could
little
see
like
him going to Houston.
Kyler Murray's a
I don't
little
know
more
why.
stout than Bryce.
yeah,
Bryce is more athletic though, as in like
quicker.
not quicker, but like I'd say more well rounded than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is just like a speedy scat kind of guy. I think Bryce is more NFL ready as far as making all the right throws, reading defenses, and the ability to scramble. But he's tiny. That's the thing. He's tiny.
Damn.
And
He's
I think
actually taller than Kyler Murray.
he is, but he's small. He's
He
small.
might, I could see him going.
Kyler
to
Murray is
Houston
actually
because-
like weighs more. Like he's more. Like,
Yeah.
He's like.
Kyler Murray weighs 25 pounds more than he does.
Thank you. That's huge.
And is 2 inches shorter.
That's the difference between like a linebacker and a wide receiver, dog.
Oh,
He's that small,
LeBron's
yeah.
hurt. LeBron is hurt.
I'm seeing it.
Oh boy,
Ah,
there goes
Le
20K.
injury.
Good record.
There goes 20K.
Fuck his
They
record,
flop.
man.
they
Bye,
poked me in
LeBron.
my eye.
My tickets.
Bye, LeBron.
There goes 20K.
My tickets.
Oh, he
Thank
did get
God.
elbowed. He got white boy elbow in the face.
He did. What's his face on this team is nice though. Shy.
Shout out to Canada.
He's from
Leader
Canada.
North. Yeah,
He's nice, dog.
bro, that boy.
He reminds me of like a variation of John Morant.
Alexander.
Yeah, he's a variation of John Morant, but I think he's got a better
What are you
jump shot.
doing?
Bro, he puts up like 35 points and stuff.
Yeah. I think he's more like his shot is better than Jaws, but I think Jaws is like a slightly better overall player. But
yeah, back to the Super Bowl, right?
yeah, back to the Super Bowl. What are you guys' thoughts? Minos, what do you think going into this game? Who you got? What you think?
I got my money on the Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're better in every fucking position. I mean, even their kicker's even better.
Yeah.
It's just gonna depend on how accurate is Jalen gonna be. To be honest, or is Andy Reid gonna challenge a clearly dropped ball by Devontae Smith in the first quarter? Who knows? I mean, unlike Shanahan.
They didn't show him that angle.
I knew he was gonna bring it. He was gonna bring it up.
They didn't show him that angle. I was like, yeah, this was a drop ball.
When Devontae Smith got up and he's like, get on the ball, and he's running. I'm like, yo, Kyle, throw the flag.
But did you see the drop ball right away? Did they show it?
No.
Oh yeah, you out the game.
Hell no,
Did
they
show it
didn't
on the
show it.
screen?
They didn't show it, but that's what I'm saying. Is it home?
They're
cooking?
not going to show it.
Is that home cooking?
Yeah.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Right when you see the opposing player sprinting, saying, yo, let's get this off.
You should know, yeah.
No, but sometimes they do
Something
that
is
just to
up.
fake you out, so you burn a timeout. You lose a timeout or a challenge, right?
Yeah.
It's too
Yeah,
big.
but they
of a
could have
play.
called a timeout. Couldn't they have called a
Fourth and
timeout?
10. It was
They have
4th
called-
and 10 that you had to do that.
Yeah, he had to challenge it. I would have challenged it though.
No, but he didn't see anything to challenge. So wouldn't he call a timeout? And
He
then
was on the
Oscar-
complete.
It was such a big
He was on the
play. You
complete
gotta
far side, but it's
Yeah.
something you just got to do, in my opinion.
in a
But
big
it
game
wouldn't
like
have,
that.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
have fucking mattered anyways.
No
But
quarterback, bro.
no, the Eagles.
Quarterback.
I mean, their offensive line, man, what they did to Javon Kinlaw was downright just fucked up, man.
Dude was punching the ball. Boom, boom.
I mean,
You never seen anything like that this whole year, huh?
yo, that I've never seen a man that large get moved by another man not that large.
Dog.
I mean, he
Crazy.
was by.
Kelsey.
Leverage.
Yep.
I
Leverage.
mean, Jordan Mailata on one play had him 3 yards back and facing the sideline, and I was like,
I've never seen this before.
no. And like
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, the whole interior was just getting beat. Bosa was getting double teamed like crazy, and he couldn't do anything. And like crazy stat, the second leading sack getter on my team was Drake Jackson this year with 6. His last sack I think was like week 7.
Interesting.
Wow.
So unless it was Bosa with his 18.5,
Nobody
No one
else.
else.
no.
and Bosa got manhandled one play by Mailata. I'm like, dang, you said he was just a regular dude.
That's why
Yeah,
I think
He
the peak
just,
for
he
Kansas
just
City.
hammered him on the floor.
Kansas City can't really stop the run. They're about to get 8. About to
Yeah,
get
but
that
watch
about to
all
get that
you know,
grocery up the
Kansas
middle.
City, Kansas City's defense, they're suspect. I'm sorry. I mean,
Especially the run defense. They're about to get the
No,
groceries.
the
up.
suspect in the pass defense.
What's going to be the NFL
pass
script?
defense is suspect. The middle, when it comes to running, I mean,
They
they'll
have a
have
lot
to
of
double
rookies.
Chris
A lot of
Jones.
rookies
Once
in
you
the
take
back
Chris
end.
Jones out,
Mhm.
once you take Chris Jones out, that's it. The defense is just basic.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah,
Jones, Frank Clark. That's it, pretty much.
And
But Frank Clark, I mean, I'm not worried about Frank Clark because Lane, he's probably, if he's on the right, Lane is probably going to take him out the game. But
but don't forget though, you also got Jason Kelsey, who is probably the best center.
that's
in the
my
league.
problem, dog.
He is
Yeah, that's
small.
my.
He
Oh,
is
Jason, I
small,
thought you
but
said
he
Travis.
gets that leverage like a little fucking.
He's like Jeff
bulldog.
Saturday. Jeff Saturday.
he
was
got
great.
And they're
He's
Jeff Saturday
technical.
was small as hell, but he was
smart as
beast.
hell, and they know exactly what to
He's
do.
very
Exactly.
technical.
Exactly.
He's very
Like-
sound. He can read through a defense. Like he can read a defense quick. That's one guy that we're gonna miss. Honestly.
No, that touchdown celebration
this
where
is
he's
gonna-
like this, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, Miles Sanders.
That shit is
Nigga,
funny as
Lil
shit.
Uzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first when I first saw it, I thought they sped it up.
Oh man.
Me
Like,
too.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
can never
man.
get
I
What
watched that
if-
shit like 6 times, dog.
What if Travis throws the game for his brother to win? I know he's not gonna do that, but
Wait, what?
No
Well,
way.
hell no. You know how hard it is to
way.
get to the Super Bowl? Nobody's throwing
Bro.
shit.
Kansas City is gonna get to the Super Bowl every year, even if they're
Nah,
like
I
the
don't know.
Patriots now.
Nah.
I don't
They're
know.
probably gonna make it. I mean, Andy Reid. What did Andy Reid make it
Yo,
to
but-
like?
But they all have a
3,
ring now,
4
right?
straight.
Both of them have
Yeah.
a ring.
Yeah, both
Yep.
brothers.
Yeah, they both do, but
Yeah, why
Kelsey,
would we
Jason
try?
is
Why would I
trying to
throw
ride
it
into
in?
the
Bro,
sunset.
yeah, why would I throw that, man? Ain't no love.
Yeah,
Shit.
you already
Give me
got
my
one.
ring.
Hey, Jason may not get back. Travis can get back.
Bro, after the
How you know that?
After
How you
the
know
Eagles game, Jason was over at Chickies and Pete's watching the game with his Chiefs shit on. And then right when the game was over, he took that shit off in the middle of the restaurant and switched.
Rumor has it, Lamar Jackson might be going to Atlanta.
Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier.
Damn, they
Where's
are
Rex?
100 mil apart.
Yo,
That's
what's the
crazy.
NFL script for
Wait, what?
this?
100 mil apart?
They're 100 mil apart.
How much does he want?
Guaranteed. I don't know how much no, they said,
I want
I
the
saw
whole-
an article
I
that
want
said
the
they were
whole
100 mil
franchise.
apart. I'm like, what
I want the
the?
whole cap space. I want the whole cap.
This is what a lot of
I want
players
the
need
entire
to be.
team salary cap.
This is what a lot of players need to be careful about, man, because these quarterbacks are eating up salary cap, and we're probably going to be in that hell in
A
like
third.
a year or two after Jalen gets
Third
paid.
of the cup.
Look at how what Doc,
Yo,
even
doesn't
Doc,
Jalen
now
have to
Doc
get
has
paid this year?
Peyton
Jalen
Manning used
is
to do that
pro-
shit too.
Jalen is going to be paid this year, but he's probably not going to kick in for another 2 years because next season he's probably going to make like $4 million, and then the 50
Ironically-
mil is going to.
Teams have gotten so much better at that because when Peyton was getting paid, that motherfucker would eat like.
A third.
But he was just that damn good that it covered up the deficiencies when he was healthy. But he used to eat so much of the Colts cap. I think teams have gotten so much better at like, even
They
though
just
teams still
restructure.
eat,
Oh,
yeah,
what
like they
Mahomes-
know how to
what
play
Mahomes-
around.
Like Brady used to do it with the Patriots.
No one-
like,
no
even
one
though
has
he
gotten
was signed
better.
like a huge deal,
Was that
he
who?
restructured every year.
No one has gotten better at it. It's only the Chiefs. No one has made the Super Bowl paying a quarterback.
Yeah, because the Chiefs, the way they did their shit, they spread it out over 10 years.
They did the Chelsea
Mhm.
shit. They did the Chelsea shit.
Because guess what? I mean, you know what? If you
And
spread
they
it out
probably-
over 10
They
years,
did the Chelsea shit, dog.
Yeah.
And they probably restructure every year just to get cap. Like, let's get a 20 mil here, 50 mil here.
add years to the end of the
convert to
contract.
Bono.
I mean, just look at
Yeah, and that's how we too have started doing that. Like, even though you hear somebody signing a 4-year deal, it could be like a 6-7 year deal.
backloaded and stuff. Yeah.
Backloaded in the back.
Yeah, and
Like
by the time those numbers,
Zeke's contract.
yeah, and by the
Mhm.
time those numbers kick in, the salary cap is
Cap
up
has
like
gone up.
60 mil.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
yeah, that thing went up by a lot.
if you look at the last 4 teams, other than Mahomes, all the other quarterbacks were on rookie deals.
Mm-hmm.
No, not us. No, we had Jimmy under his big extension.
But didn't you restructure though?
No,
Jimmy restructured though.
Wait, how much was Jimmy getting paid?
It was Jimmy's second year under the contract. He didn't restructure.
No, I thought he restructured this past offseason.
Yeah.
No, well, this past offseason, yeah, but I'm talking about
was Jimmy one of the highest paid in the league though?
No.
When we signed Jimmy, he was one of the highest paid in the league. Then he got hurt, and then his second year of his big deal is when we got to the Super Bowl, and then he choked.
But how much did he make this year? That's what I'm saying.
After all the incentives, probably like 12.
Yeah.
Because his deal was like for $6 million.
A bargain.
Hell yeah, it was.
That's like a running back's fucking like a top like a.
Hey, you know how much Jalen made? 1.4.
Brock Purdy,
whatever.
He's on his rookie contract though. Jalen's on his rookie contract.
True.
And Jalen was a second-round pick.
It was a second round, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then how did Brock Purdy almost make as much as Jalen? Brock Purdy was fucking dead last.
It's
It's
probably
irrelevant.
his playoff incentives probably kicked in.
No. It was just
Nah.
Brock's base salary was like $925.
The fuck?
Wait. You said Jalen's got paid what?
Jalen got paid like 1.4, 1.9. I gotta
But
check.
Jalen is in
I
like his
think
third year.
But that's his rookie. Yeah, that's the third year. But his
So
next year he's
his was
making
probably
$4
front
million.
loaded.
Yeah,
too,
his
right?
base salary this year was 1.1, not even 1.1.
Wow. What about with incentives?
I don't know, but next year it's
That's
going
where
to
it's
be
going up.
4.2.
4.2. Next
He's
year
going. If you win, there will be no next year. He's going.
Nah, they're probably going to keep him on.
He has
that
to get
one,
extended. He has to
but
get
He's going to
get extended.
Yeah.
Nah, the owner said it.
Big-ass
Jeffrey
signing
Lurie
bonus.
has come out.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lurie has come out and said,
there's no way he's going.
Nah.
No way he's playing on the $4 million next year. Hell no.
Unlike Jerry Jones, Jeffrey Lurie came out and said, "Yo, I'm signed. We got to sign this dude.
Oh, it's easy when he's taking you to the Super Bowl.
We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. I'm signing him."
You telling Jerry Jones to sign Dak when he just lost? He didn't even make the playoffs.
True. Good point.
Pay him
Yeah,
$40 million. He didn't make
take
the playoffs.
True.
Yo, Jalen Hurts only made $100. I say only. Jalen Hurts made $148,000 more than Brock Purdy this year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He might have been fleeced because he's a second round.
But he's
Second
in like
round.
the third year of the contract though, so he's probably already made.
Nah, it's just the rookie scale at that time. Does the rookie scale go up?
Yeah, but
It
Purdy
goes
was a 7th round pick, right?
Yeah, his deal
Yeah.
was 4 years, 3.8. Purdy's deal was 4 years, 3.87, and Jalen's was like, hold on,
4 years.
let's have this shit up.
Wait, Purdy was 4 years, 3.7
As
He
a 7th
signed
rounder, that's
Jalen
gangster.
Hurts.
as the
Yeah.
last pick.
Yeah,
He has a hell of an agent, dog.
Yeah, but Jalen's bonus though. You gotta look at the bonus.
Jalen's contract was 4 years.
He probably has more guaranteed money.
$6 million.
Too. Jalen probably has more guaranteed money too.
Yeah.
Well, his deal was only 4 years, $6 million.
So probably a lot of it, I wonder if his last year, most of the money went into his last year. Or
He got
his
drafted
incentives.
he got drafted in the COVID year.
True.
Maybe the money was down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The salary cap was down that year. It did go down
It
that
did
year.
go down.
It was down a lot too.
A lot, yep.
Anyway, that's why his agent said, yo, where's the Brinks truck? His
But
agent
yeah.
was like, when he made second team All Pro, she's
He's
like,
about to get that pay raise this summer.
she's like,
so.
yo, where's the Brinks truck?
I don't see
I am
Jalen.
not
I
leaving
don't,
it.
I don't see Jalen Hurts as that dude that is going to be like, I need to be the highest paid quarterback. Blah blah blah. I think he just sounds like a real team first dude that needs to get his, but I still think he's like a real team first.
Yeah,
dude.
I think you end
I
up.
think
He's going
I
to
think
end up
they'll
in the
give it to
pack, but I don't think he might be the highest paid. You know what I'm saying? He'll be up there, but not.
Nah, he should
Yeah,
be top
because
3.
guess what? If he signs a team friendly deal and they keep rolling, and like I heard Michael Irvin, I think it was yesterday on First Take, talking about how the Eagles are going to be a dynasty, and I'm like,
yo, relax, bro. We about to lose.
I'm
our
like,
whole
how bad
defense.
did you hit the turf at Vet?
We're about to lose our defense. Relax.
And
man.
like
that whole defense is probably going to be free agents.
if Jalen Hurts can
Once
take
he signs,
a deal and then they keep just balling like this, man, the motherfucker will never have to worry about a thing in his life in this city.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a drink, not a sandwich, not a house, not
gonna be like an Iverson.
Yeah. Oh no. Iverson was a piece of shit human being. So they still make him pay for shit.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, Iverson, yeah.
Oh, I know
Nick
that.
Foles. You should probably say Nick Foles. Nick Foles doesn't pay for jack.
Oh, and Nick Foles already said when he retires, he's retiring as an Eagle.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does not pay. B-Doc doesn't pay.
I
for
didn't know
anything.
that about Iverson, dog.
No,
Brian Dawkins, man. That was my favorite.
Iverson has been. I mean, he's different now, but in his younger, he was a piece of shit. Period.
People didn't like him.
I mean, he beat the shit out that woman in the bowling alley, and he got.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then up here, man, I remember one time I think me and my friend Emily were out, and he was like throwing a fit because we had a table and he wanted it, and we were like, no. So he had to sit at one of those little high tops with one of his boys.
Wow. Interesting.
It's like no, you were an asshole. Like you were an asshole to most of us down in Virginia.
I've heard people in
he's
the
a 7x7
boy.
Yeah,
Chesapeake.
I played
Yeah.
high school basketball against him.
Yeah, he's from your hood. I forgot.
What is? I remember he used to go to Walmart with his bubblegum Bentley and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, that area that Minos was from has brought some stars, dog, in sports. Some legends have come out of there. Some real legends have come out of there.
Bad news.
Yeah, bad news itself.
Bruce.
Hey, but what's your take on this Super Bowl? Who you got? And as sad as it sounds, I think I know.
I know. But you know,
it is what it is.
Yes.
it is what it is. As much as I hate him, I still gotta respect him. You know, I think all season they've been the best team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Top down. I mean, the roster is loaded.
Serious.
Defense,
that shit is
offense.
Serious.
Sick.
Other than quarterback, tight end, and coach, I think the Eagles have
just about everything.
better
checked.
roster.
Yeah, everything checked.
But again, it's quarterback.
Quarterback driven league. Word to Trent Dilfer, dog. It's not impressive. It doesn't impress me.
I mean,
it's Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. That's what
it is. Andy Reid, Big Red. My only thing is,
scheme up a good game plan.
We can't act like Andy Reid hadn't choked in big games before, though.
It wasn't him. It was his quarterback puking.
Now even Mahomes.
I mean, all those NFC championships they lost here in Philly to Tampa Bay and shit.
Yeah,
McNabb.
But if it comes to me, I think it comes down to Sirianni. If he stays true to what he's done all season,
Run the ball.
Run the ball. Don't try.
The RPO killed. The RPO killed.
Exactly, the RPO. But if he comes to the Super Bowl trying to show that, yo, I'm the man. I got some plays up my sleeve. Philly specials. Philly specials.
None of that. Philly
special. It's special L, dog.
Philly special is in the casket. It's buried somewhere in Minnesota. It's done. He tried it his first year. It didn't work. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Trying to show how genius he is. Nah.
No.
He might.
You're not Doug Peterson. It's not gonna work.
Special L's, bro.
If they keep it to the ground, because I think Philly they have so many runners. Yeah, Scott.
They got 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, they got like 3 or 4 of them. Even
you got Scott, you got Gainwell, you got Miles Sanders,
and then you got Hurts.
Yeah.
It's like, if they keep it on the ground.
You got Kwaku on that motherfucker too, dog. You guys just got so many runners. So many runners. You might as well join the roster, Kwaku.
Yo, seriously, man. I mean,
if they keep it on the ground and they
got to keep it on the ground. I mean, yes.
Ball.
Kansas has rookies, but bruh, I still wouldn't.
See, that's the temptation with Kansas because they have a lot of rookies in the back end. It makes you want to throw.
Well, they just activated Clyde Edwards-Helaire too for the first time in a while.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
He's going to be running the screen game.
Man,
We struggle
whatever
with
his name is. He's a beast.
Pacheco, man, he's quick.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Him, McKinnon, they've incorporated him as like a scat back / slot receiver, doing his thing.
Basically,
they're gonna stop that one.
What's
CJ Gardner-Johnson is gonna be old, man.
Means what you say? Basically what?
Kyle's dream for McKinnon.
Yeah, basically.
But like,
CJ is
who's gonna be their wideouts? Didn't Juju got hurt?
Juju's hurt, but he's thinking about finding. She's thinking in other states.
A couple of them.
Juju's an idiot. Juju,
the dude from the Packers.
He's the
Scantling.
Yeah, Scantling. He's been playing well.
Yo, so how do you say his name?
Valdez Scantling.
Yeah,
Marquez Valdez Scantling, right?
Yeah.
Because he goes up to the podium after the last game. He's like, "If you can't say my name, right, I'm not answering your question." I'm like, "How are you?"
I didn't realize how hood he is. He's hood as shit. I never seen him talk bore. I was like, "Yo, this motherfucker, he's a hood dude." Like
that's because for the Packers,
you can't go to the podium saying Darius. You'll correct you like Slay. I thought he was going to do it on media availability, but nobody tried it. Unless they tried it and I missed it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's hood. He's pretty hood. Scantling. I didn't know Valdez was he's like a street guy.
They're going to shut him down. Slay probably going to put him away.
Then again, the DC for Kansas, man. Don't forget him. He shut down Brady in the Super Bowl. He can come up with some good schemes.
But Kansas City does not. The
personnel.
Thing is,
the personnel that I'm concerned about.
They have sketchy.
Chris Jones.
I mean, the Giants had a good defense.
He's been a rare form,
Super Bowls.
If Chris Jones decides to play, he is unstoppable, man.
They might double team him, but I mean,
you have to.
He's gonna be tough. But I think Kelsey. Between Kelsey and what's his name? So
they put him on the edge sometimes too. Huh?
Yeah, he's probably not the edge. I don't know. They used to last year, but they moved him back to the middle.
But the last game, I think one of his sacks.
Oh, he was on the edge.
Yeah, it was on the edge.
Or was it from a stunt?
No, they just lined him up.
Keep in mind, the Bengals did not have their right and their left tackles. Like they were both out. It was a bunch of rookies on drafted free agents that were playing on that line.
Hey, it's also gonna depend on a lot too on what these refs are going to be calling, because we've all seen
against the Bengals they called hard for the Chiefs.
Mailata too. I'm also worried about Mailata because the pressure is going to come on the left.
Wait, LeBron is really out for the game?
No,
he's back.
Yeah, he's 22 points away.
Okay.
Oh, he gonna get it.
What's the quarter?
Wait, what's the time?
10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Oh, he might
get it, man. They don't play defense anymore in this league.
It's 45-40. So
yeah, it's about to be halftime already. Man, the league now has games that go to like 1:30. Back in the day, that's an overtime game.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jordan hit 6 threes in the NBA Finals, and they're like, "Man, that's what Curry takes in a quarter."
First quarter, right? right. But so it should be interesting.
Should be a good game.
Yeah, I just believe it's the Eagles to lose, dog. They should win.
I mean, you don't win a game on paper, but I mean, if you line up 11 versus 11 on each side of the ball, there's a lot more check marks on the Eagles side.
Eagles are just dominant in the trenches. Like
there's 5 rush. They're gonna rush 5.
This time of the year, that's where that shit matters.
Yeah, and they just randomly in the middle of the season, let's get Robert Quinn. Oh yeah, let's get Dominican Sue. What the fuck, man?
Linville Joseph.
Why do you think Marcus Spears just went like this when the Eagles traded for Robert Quinn? He's like, what the heck is this, man?
Why was Marcus Spears worried? It's not like the Cowboys were making it there anyways.
He's like you're dominant already. You got all these
dogs.
How did you like the Pro Bowl, Zeus?
Hey, how did you like your guys dropping the fucking ball the whole time? Yo, your kicker caught strays at the Pro Bowl. Did you hear it?
I
They
know,
had
right?
that game called Kick Tack
Tack-toe?
or whatever. And I don't know which kicker it was for the NFC, but he missed that so far left.
Like, is Maher here?
That Maher?
You know what? I didn't watch any of the Pro Bowl.
Here you go, quick. I got this.
Like Sunday.
Oh, all right, man.
And I even fell asleep halfway through that rubbish. I didn't catch any of that.
I stopped watching at some point, man. I was like, man, this thing is.
All I saw was Peyton was mad.
Peyton was mad as heck.
Yo, I didn't watch the game. I just watched. They need to bring back the long throw.
Oh yeah, that was fun back in the day. Yeah.
But like they had it on 3 different nights and some shit with the Pro Bowl games and
it was a lot.
The golf
was after the Super Bowl, man.
And it's just kind of like, all right,
It was just too much.
Like, yeah. I mean,
the players, if it wasn't for the check that they get, I wouldn't go, man.
Nah, I mean, some of the players probably, some of them just
a lot of them.
They see that as
that's why Huntley was the quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Fucking Huntley, he was terrible.
Yeah, Burrow didn't go. Burrow
was there. Burrow was partying with the 49ers.
If Huntley declined, I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan would have gone.
No, wait. So if you're Russell Wilson and you're like, how the hell is Huntley going over me?
Yo.
Sean Payton probably told him not to go. He probably during his
Sean Payton is about to get in that Russell Wilson diva ass though. They're that first press conference, they're like, Russell has a personal coach. He's like, I'm not aware of any of that. That's not happening here.
A personal what?
Yeah, coach.
His personal quarterback coach.
Get out of here. He's probably going to shut down that office. Like, okay, this is my video room, because apparently he has an office in the.
Yeah, he has an office. None of his teammates know his number.
Wait, he has an office.
Yeah, he has his own.
Apparently, yeah.
And so Rob Ninkovich on Get Up one day last week, he was like, "Well, since everybody's coming out with all these stories, one of the years we were all in the Pro Bowl, and we just walked over to say hi to the fans and stuff like that. Well, Drew Brees walks over, and we all go back to the locker room afterwards, and Russell Wilson just walks over to the side, gets into a golf cart with like a couple members of his crew, and they drive him over because he didn't feel like walking, I guess." And he's like, and since then, that's bothered me about him. And I'm like, all right, but apparently a lot like. I talked to a buddy of mine that is a big Seahawks fan. He's just kind of like, yeah, but he was winning, so it wasn't.
I think I told you about the story about my boy that used to date his cousin, right?
No,
this is the same guy that I'm going to a wedding in Panama in like a week or two. He dated his cousin when we were still
in the world.
Yeah, he's first of all, this guy he's a character. He used to be the SGA president of Temple University, and Bill Cosby hated him. Like, there goes that motherfucker. He has some stories with Bill Cosby. We just leave it at that. They didn't get along.
We can all assume what some of those stories might be.
But yeah, so he dated dude's cousin when we were in undergrad, like in the early 2000s, and she actually told him about Russell. Like, my cousin, he's like one of the best quarterbacks in high school. He's highly recruited in the country. But in long story short, their family is very, very uppity. So like,
no shit, the motherfucker's Carlton Banks.
Dog, yes, and on that level, like, so his family did not like my boy because he was dark skinned. They wanted that whole everybody has to be light, all complexion or lighter type of shit. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
and that left a bad taste in his mouth. He's like, he's never really fucked with them since. So like, ever since then, like,
still hit though.
That relationship still hit. That relationship kind of tight. But yeah, ever since then, he always looked at Russell in like a weird light. So like, I wasn't surprised at the way like Russell behaved when he came in the league. He's like, man, from what I know about that family, it doesn't shock me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you put that in
I
perspective,
mean, he does look like he's a jerk. I mean,
He's-
Future's a jerk, but I
he's a diva.
I get some of the things that I get some of the things Future talks about.
I don't know if he's a jerk. He's
cornball.
he's it's a cornball.
yeah, he's a cornball.
Yeah,
He's just kind of like
because
he does the most.
To the point where your teammates don't
he
even
comes
know
from
your
like
number.
best thing to describe. He's like a Carlton Banks type of guy.
Well, I mean, I
he
can
showed
get
up to training camp in his own jersey.
I can get the teammates not knowing your number because remember the Golden Tate story?
No.
Which one?
What was this story?
Whoa, his fiance and Golden Tate. You never heard that?
I heard about
Oh,
that. The white one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Russ's fiance, like the first 2
His
or
wife
3
or
years?
his fiance? That was his wife.
No, it was
She
his fiance.
became his
No,
wife.
they weren't married.
They weren't married. No,
they never got married.
No, they never did.
Before the deal.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Exactly.
Maybe they were, but he filed for divorce before.
Where he filed for divorce.
Yeah, I think they got married.
Oh,
Yeah, I
they
think they got married.
Yeah, but yeah,
That was
Golden
his
Tate-
only city boy moment.
The rumor was Golden Tate was hitting that.
I believe it. That's
I
why Jalen Ramsey knocked his sister off.
That's why I'm sure Russell's like, no more teammates
kids.
coming close to my family.
Mhm.
I don't care to take my number.
That's probably you're right. That's probably where it's
Does
sprouted
he
from.
not realize how much semen has probably been in Sierra?
Hey,
The list goes on.
I mean, Petey Pablo was in a video with her.
relax.
The list goes
That's
on.
somebody's wife. Relax, dog.
Hold on.
Relax.
North Carolina. That's
Relax.
why Russell left NC
I
State.
ain't,
He didn't want to hear that
Relax.
song no more.
Somebody's
Yeah,
wife, dog.
I ain't part of this
Let's
one.
leave it there. Let's leave
I
it
ain't
there.
part of this
Fuck
one.
it, I'd clown Sierra any day, man.
Sierra had to go
Wow,
through
easy.
a lot of frogs before she found a prince. She's good now. All right.
Mm.
And by frogs, you mean dick. I'm about to get a cease and desist letter.
No, we're about to be demonetized if this is ever going to be monetized.
We're gonna lose our one viewer, man.
Oh, the
Lord,
penguin
dog.
guy. Come back, penguin guy.
Oh my gosh!
You
Shout out
still
to
fine,
Sierra,
Sierra.
dog.
She's
Shout
still
out to
fine as
Sierra.
shit.
She cool.
Man, quick, what are you gonna do when the Eagles win that Super Bowl, man?
Are we getting
I
drunk?
don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
So my boss actually on Friday was like, "Hey, Friday, let's do some shit to prepare our office just in case what happens last time." And I'm like, "What happened last time?" He goes, "Well, we came in on Monday morning. There were 3 people sleeping in our stairwell. Somebody had smeared shit all over the door."
Oh, that's stupid.
And I was like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, he goes, "Yeah, make sure we lock all the office doors. We're gonna have that." I'm like,
Oh man,
You had
Because
shit
our office
in your
is right-
office.
Yeah,
our
you
office
guys
is
are
right
effed
there
up.
off Broad Street. It's at Broad and Walnut.
Oh, so you right in the heart.
I'm
Well, you
me-
are right. You
Yeah.
are right in the middle.
Yes.
Nah,
And,
like
I was supposed to go to a friend's house to watch the game, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be staying home because if I go anywhere, I won't be able to get the fuck home because the streets are gonna be blocked.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fucked.
I was in a hoodie. I think I was in the Eagles hoodie. And then one of the directors on my job was an Eagles fan. She came to work pissed drunk. She was in a Deshaun Jackson jersey. And she was like, oh, bro, fuck. Like literally in a Deshaun Jackson jersey and a pair of white pants. She's like, I don't give a fuck. We just won that game. I'm like,
I got
I'm
deposition.
like, yo,
I got
you're at
deposition.
work.
10
You're a
o'clock.
director.
I
You're
know,
at
right?
work.
Yeah, Derek.
I'm like,
Wow.
nah, literally, I showed up in a hoodie. One of my VPs came in. I was like, yo, I know I'm off dress code. He's like, you get a pass today. But
Today,
she was
yeah.
like drunk.
Yo, I got depositions at 10 a.m. in the city the day after. So
I should have warned my boss though. That's why I told him like, hey, it's possible I might not make it to work on Monday. I'm probably not gonna be drunk. I might just be chill. It's not the first one.
well,
Oh,
I'm just glad.
Go in, Coach Pickle? You physically
What?
go in? You physically go in?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I go in like once a week, once every
Okay.
other week.
Yeah, so
I don't
yeah,
really
you
go
good.
in like that. So I probably won't go in on. I probably won't go in on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It'll be interesting to see how things turn out in Philly and around the world and the country, should I say.
I'm more interested in what happens in Philly that night. I think I'm gonna stay tuned. I honestly wish if I didn't have a family, I probably would have gone to Philly to watch the game just for the heck of it. Man, it's gonna be crazy on Broad. What?
Man said if I didn't have a family.
As in, I gotta take my kids to daycare. I gotta take the kids to daycare in the morning.
Yeah,
probably the next day.
It's real.
Because I would have been in Philly. Like the first Super Bowl, I was mad. I was in Florida. I was like, damn, I should have been.
Oh, that's when you were still in Miami.
Yeah, I was like, man, I should have.
That's not a bad place to party too.
It is. No, we partied that night.
Yep.
I jumped from the Eagles bar straight to the club. We were like chilling. The next day, I went to sit in the office. I wasn't drunk, but while I was drinking in the beginning, but towards the end, like the later hours, I stopped drinking. But my boss, she was.
I would have probably taken the day off. Fuck it.
That's what I thought about it. I was like,
Super Bowl is hard to get by, man. Getting that shit, win that shit.
And that was the first one too.
Was that
the first one? That
was your first. Yeah,
that one was the first one. This one, I could be sober and just go to work in the morning.
Shit, when we won, I was like our last Super Bowl. I was in college, so it was cool.
I should give my boss a heads up. I forgot. Like, yo, my team is in the Super Bowl. So just a heads up. It's possible you may not see me on I may not log in on Monday, or I'll log in afternoon. See ya.
The last time we won a Super Bowl, I went to 5th grade class.
in your Niners jersey.
In my Niners Pro Line jacket.
Niggas was still taking the yellow bus, dog.
Yes, sir.
At least yours is fine. It goes looking for Gary all over the place when the Cowboys won. They didn't know anything about Dallas Cowboys.
Some of us only have like 2.
I did. But I didn't watch it live.
Some of us only have 2. And the first one, we were too young to even watch the shit, dog. So I've seen us go to 2, but I've only seen us win 1. So
my daughter has seen 1. She's about to see 1. We'll see how it goes.
I think I wore a Colts jersey for both times the Colts went that I remember.
Oh, because for Twan.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to Mateo, man. That's my guy. Good guy.
Even had my brother, the Steelers fan, in.
I think his rookie year was when we went to the first Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the year where 6th round pick to Super Bowl and a Pro Bowl in his first year.
Yep. Wow. I forget who he benched. He
probably thought
Mike Dawes.
There's
Mike Dawes. Remember Mike Dawes from?
I thought he first came in when Bob Sanders got hurt.
Yeah. So the original pair of safeties was Mike Dawes and Bob Sanders.
Yeah, and then
Bob Sanders got hurt, and Bethea came in. He played so well that when Bob Sanders came back, Mike Dawes had to sit out.
Dude, that's still.
But yeah,
I still got his book right here on my coffee table.
Nice.
Yeah.
HU Bison.
Bet on yourself.
Shout out to Howard, dog. Shout out to Howard.
Man, shout out to Denby High School.
That too. What's his face? His son goes to Howard now. Actually, he's a good running back. Edrin James. Yeah, his son is a freshman running back in Howard right now.
That's how you know we getting old. All the dudes we used to support.
Their sons are now playing. I know. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Shit, like Tom Brady playing against a father and a son.
Yeah.
What was it, Winfield?
Winfield, yes.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's interesting? I think Asante Samuel could have easily. I mean, I don't think he's going to break that record, but if he had intercepted Matt Ryan, it would have been the first time that a father and son have intercepted the same quarterback. It was him, Alex Smith, and there's another quarterback too that his dad had intercepted.
Oh,
who was it? Alex Smith is retired, of course. I mean,
but he didn't get my Ryan.
He got Matt Ryan. He didn't get Matt Ryan.
He did because he's
probably not going to get him. Maybe Matt Ryan could sign to the Broncos or something.
Yeah, he's going to get cut. He's going to get cut. So
where's Derek Carr going?
Yo,
he's going to the Saints.
He's visiting the Saints. Yeah,
Where's James going?
James about to be on the street.
He's going back to Tampa.
Now, Jameis is going to come up to Baltimore to replace Lamar because Jameis heard that they got some good crab legs up in Baltimore.
Yo, if Lamar goes to Atlanta, dog.
Yo, we need a backup too.
Wait, why would they let him walk though?
$100 million.
Jameis?
No, Lamar.
Jameis? Lamar?
I
They
think
got to come back to the.
I honestly think that they're going to let him walk just because the last couple years he's had leg injuries. And a quarterback with his speed and his ability to shift and all that doesn't get better the older you get.
No.
I mean, did you see Russell Wilson? Did you see Russell Wilson trying to get out of the pocket this year? Motherfucker was slow as shit.
Yeah.
I think Chris Canty was the one that was clown. No, it was Bart Scott clowning him. Was like, yo, he can't move.
That Scott is a jerk.
Yeah.
But he's hilarious.
Can't
That
wait.
man is hilarious.
Can't wait.
Scott is a jerk.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Man that says that when it was real cold, he would take Viagra before games because it would promote blood flow to his hands and fingers.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brad Scott is a jerk.
Yo, I looked that shit up, and that is actually the only thing that Viagra and all that shit do. It's like a nitric oxide booster.
Mm.
It promotes blood flow. So, when you got to go, the blood goes.
The blood goes accordingly.
But when your when your feet and your fingers are starting to freeze, more blood flow keeps
it's warm. Yeah, makes sense.
Shit, man. If you're ever gonna hike the Himalayas and try and climb Mount Everest, pack some Viagra. Keeps you from getting frostbite.
Yeah, I was about to say, or your blood will just freeze up there too. So it is what it is.
I would.
Look, it end up getting gangrene and shit. But yeah. Anywho. But yeah, I guess we can wrap this up.
Sai is the only one that says the Chiefs.
Yeah.
No, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Oh, you are?
My heart says Chiefs. My head says Eagles.
Go with your head.
Fun fact, the last two 49ers losses, Chiefs, Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
Oh, wow, man.
And
MVP.
Hurts the MVP.
Yeah, I think if there is going to be an MVP and the Eagles win, it's got to be Hurts. Unless somebody on
it's defense.
Unless somebody on the defense picks off like Mahomes 3 times or Hassan Reddick has like
sacks him, strip fumbles,
3 sacks, a strip sack, and a touchdown or some shit.
I imagine the reason why I pick Hurts is I imagine he's going to have a pretty decent running game and some decent pass yards. So
and his arm has had more time to feel better.
Yeah,
it's not going to be as cold. It's not going to be cold.
Mahomes, just like Mahomes' hamstring, but that's different. You're running.
Mm-hmm.
His ankle.
Mahomes is what, high ankle sprain?
Yeah, that shit takes months to heal.
Yeah, I know, right? It takes like
6 weeks,
7 weeks.
But you know what though? He was still able to turn that corner on that last play.
Yeah, dog.
And he had 2 more weeks to get better.
They shot him up nicely.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Duke Nukem, man, shout out.
Right.
Damn, the Lakers are just getting stomped, kind of.
Hey, I got the Eagles winning.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Wait, is that your heart? Your head?
my heart, my shoulders, everything has the Eagles winning.
I don't want to know that.
I'm not even going to think the other way. I have the Eagles winning. If it was against the Bills, different story. I have the Eagles winning. MVP, it's between Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts. But
Miles?
You run by committee, dog. He ain't getting that shit.
Yeah, I ain't getting it.
But I think it's Jalen Hurts because Mahomes can take the league MVP. Yeah, that's all it is. I think Jalen has his mind on the Super Bowl MVP, so that's my pick.
Hey, boy, you got who? Mahomes and
I got Chiefs and Mahomes. If Chiefs win it, it's definitely Mahomes.
Okay, is it you or is it the Dallas Cowboy fan in you that's not going to get anywhere for another 30 years?
Whoa, what is
for your 30-year anniversary?
Where is this coming from?
It's not even about
what does it have to do with predictions?
Just because I picked the Chiefs.
Of course, you will pick the Chiefs because it's hard for you to see the Eagles win.
I gave you an honest
This man
analysis.
said the next 30 years. What
Not the next 30 years, my bad. Your 30-year anniversary is coming up.
But for me to pick the Eagles.
Hey, Micah Parsons wants the Eagles to win.
Yeah, we'll get him right.
You guys might end up trading him. He might end up not signing with y'all. The way he's been stalking the Eagles here and there, like, dude, he might not want to. He might not want to play for the Cowboys.
Nah, but he also gave a lot of love to Nick Bosa too.
Yeah.
If you were going to go on that, man, he's going to play for every team next year.
But Micah usually shows up. I mean, he's from the area, so it makes sense. Certain things make sense.
And the clock just broke at the Lakers game.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
all right, that's it.
We made our predictions. We got one more episode to close the season next week. Either Kwaku is going to be sour-faced.
That's not happening.
Or go have a nice little grin on his face, and then we can kind of review the season in totality, our predictions and everything.
Hey, we need to get the whole cast on here, man.
Yeah, we'll try to get Rex one way or the other one more time.
he needs to own up for his predictions.
So he can give his farewell to Lamar.
Yeah. He
needs to own up for those predictions he made during the season.
Nice try.
Oh man. Anywho.
We haven't kept that chart, so I'm declaring myself the winner.
Oh,
yeah, I
did in week 6.
You know, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Anywho,
I was leading
like that. We are gone.